Hello. Oh, good morning. Today we are doing an oversized hot pad, and I've tried it several ways. Okay, this was last week's where I stitched it with the machine. I like it, I don't love it. So then the next one, before I put my bling on, I did it with hand sewing. So I'm going to show you how to do it. Then I did finish one. This is with my 1.5 inch prairie points, and I thought it was really cute. And what I'm going to show you how to do today is with the binding with a little piping. I think it is just so cute. Okay, and here's one that I'm almost done. Today I'm going to give away a kit with this is my alternating mini point scallop. And I'm going to give you the batting, the backing, the top, the binding, everything. So please comment so that you can get a kit. And then Lindsay, just do quickpoints@gmail.com, and then she will get your address and send this to you. So this is the one I'm finishing. I just think it's so cute. I personally love houses. And at holidays or meals or something, I get tired of having 2 pot holders. It drives me crazy. So I thought, why not? So what you want to do is take, for your backing, you want a 14 by 19. Okay. Then you want cotton batting. Okay. So this is the cotton batting. And I'm taking 2 pieces of it. And it's got to be 100% cotton. Your thread has to be 100% cotton also, because you don't want it to melt when you put something hot on it. Polyester is going to melt. Okay, then the top, this is 13 by 18, okay? Then what I do next is, I love these Martelli. I have every width. I have 1, 1.5, 2 going on all the way up. So I can cut binding if I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross hatch it. Of course you could go like this, but I'm just going to cross hatch it. So I'm just going to mark it with my friction pen. So that I can quilt it. Let me get a better line there, as I'm getting blinder in my old age. Oh, by the way, my husband is doing better. He is back to work. He does have another week of being on antibiotics IV, but he is doing better. He's tired, but he is doing better. This isn't working at all. Let me see if this one's better. I just changed the ink in it too, which drives me crazy. Well, this one's a done deal. Let me find another one. I've got 6,000 friction pens. Oh heck, I'll change the ink again. I don't know where I bought these. I got these one day. I was at I think I got them at a show. Somebody had these, and you can change them. I thought it was pretty cool for a change, because I go through them like crazy with my rulers. So I'm just gonna do the lines. And you know how to do this. You go one way, and then you go the opposite way, and then you just sew. When I start sewing, I sew starting in the center, and then I move outwards. And then, of course, then I go the opposite direction. You know what to do. So let me put this up here. So I'm changing colors here because I think this is so cute. Okay, this is kind of happy sunflowers. So I cross-hatched sewing. So then I'm going to iron it. And I'm going to give away a kit. So make sure you comment. Get rid of all the little markings. I just think this is so cute. I love the sunflowers. It's happy. Then I put this on the back. Then we have to cut it to square it up. I'm going to go this way. Okie dokie. Going to go like this. So it's long enough. And after I cut some off, I'm going to make sure it's more square. I'll put it on the line and cut it. Actually, cut one end and then I'll make sure it's square, so it'll be easier. Okay, you girls have done this 1,000 times. You know what I'm doing. Okay. Of course, I'd use it on my bigger table if it was. I'm sure you guys don't want to see my butt end. Square this up just a little better here. Actually, it's actually quite perfect. Okay, so then after you get this done, then you want to make whatever you're going to make for your bling. I chose this because I think it's really cute. It's going to add a little zip. So of course, when you do my rulers, you take 2 pieces of fabric right sides together, add on length at a 45-degree angle, which I did. You trace around your ruler, mark your endpoints, mark your centers, mark everything that's on this ruler. And I have tutorials all over. Then you cut it 1/8 of an inch from your sew line. And then you just cut down the center through 1 layer only, or you'll have 2 halves and bye-bye binding. The trick of this, if you're going to cut this in half, don't cut it in half first. Otherwise, you're going to be nuttier than a fruitcake. Make sure you, when you're pushing it out, keep it together. Because if you're only going to do half of it, it's going to drive you crazy. So then all you have to do is measure how wide this is going to be. Then you cut it. And you cut it in half. Because if you cut it in half first, it'll drive you nuts trying to push it out. I have tried that already. Then all you have to do is put this here and sew it on. I sew it with 1/8 of an inch here first and 1/8 of an inch here. Oops. I don't know if it's the weather, but my fingers are so swollen they look like little sausages. Could be that I'm getting old and moldy too. But dang. Make sure you comment. I'm giving away a kit of this. Actually, I'm giving away this one. And probably you will get... Oh, I'm just crazy enough. I'll probably just send you this already all done. I don't know.
Janet Payne says she wishes you'd do a video on how you do your hair.
You know what? I thought about that. If you guys, I wash my hair the night before. Do nothing to it except blow dry it. I wake up, I come down here in this morning, put some pomade in it, back home a little spotties, and voila. But what I use, it's Big Sexy Hair, is the what I use to blow dry it. And it's called Hard Up. It's blue. The stuff is amazing. Don't use a lot of it. Use the size of a dime, because that stuff will make your hair, if you want that to stand up straight. That stuff is amazing. It's absolutely the best stuff they have. And that's what makes my hair look, well, God did give me good hair, but it's awesome.
Wait, they also want your cinnamon roll recipe.
Oh my gosh, that was the best. That was so bad, you guys. I gained 5 pounds that week. I couldn't stop eating them. One day I'm going to go to Lindsay's and we're going to make homemade bread. Lindsay offered me her house to do it. My kitchen is torn up. And with my husband, I'll never get it done. Because our husbands think that we will never, ever. They can do it all. Don't mind it. Lindsay's the worker bee. She gets talked into more stuff. Oh, yeah. Don't you, Lindsay Lou?
Everywhere.
If you could see Lindsay today, her makeup looks absolutely amazing. It is rainy here today, Lindsay said. I haven't put my little fingernail outside yet. I don't know. Oh, next week we're going to make soup cozies to put around your soup bowl. I'm so excited. Or when you have ice cream or you have whatever. I'm so excited. I'm going to do that this afternoon. I'm on a roll. And I'm getting a whole bunch of the Wrap and Zap. You can't use in the microwave. You can't use cotton batting that has scrim in it. And the Wrap and Zap doesn't have scrim. So I'm getting it, a huge bolt of it. So I'm going to sell it. Hopefully it'll be here by next week. Because that's going to be, I think, my gifts for my neighbors. And I want to use my Sasha coat to do, because somebody asked me to do, a lady that rode a 3-wheeler bike. I can't think of her name, I'm sorry. And she wanted me to use my Sasha coat. And I'm going to use it for the stitching on the outside. And I thought that would be so darn cute. So here we are with this. And the backing's this pretty color. So the next what you do, this is such a cool thing. Okay, then I make yards and yards and yards and yards of fabric. And I put in my Robert Kaufman quilting calculator. I made it bigger than it needed to be. 14 by 19. and it said I needed 2 strips of fabric. So to make the two-tone on this ruler, the part that is, let me find where I put all this stuff. Where did I put it, Lindsay? Oh, here it is. Here, the short part, you only need to cut 1 3/8 inches. 2 strips of it. Okay? Then the little flange part, which is this, you need to cut 1 3/4 inch. Oh, also I'm getting a ruler that when you want to do your 45 to put together, I'm going to show that when I get it. All you do is stack up all these little dudes and you cut it and it's all ready just to put together. So I'm all excited about that too. I know Lindsay's going to roll her eyes over there, so just be prepared. Going, my mother is a lunatic.
No, I'm just looking that it's going to snow on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Well, it's going to snow on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's okay. I don't go anywhere anyways. Once I'm home, I don't want to go anywhere. Okay. So all I do is fold it like this, do my 45.
They're saying that they use their soup cozies for ice cream bowls to keep your hands from being cold.
Yeah.
Keep things
That's
cool.
what I'm going to... Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. Do they use the Wrap and Zap too? Batting? Okay, all I do is fold a 45. Iron it. Put it like this. But I'm excited to get that ruler. And just cut it at the angle. And then you can just put them all together. And I don't have to do this step. And it's like fun and done. If I can save some time, I'm all over it.
You have to use it?
Pardon?
Yeah, same stuff, right?
One more time.
Same batting.
I'm going to be getting it. I'm getting a whole 90 wide. And I'm getting one that's 20 some wide. So I want to make them as Christmas gifts. And I'm just going to get a whole huge thing of it. But I'm going to sell some. I don't even know how much it was. I didn't even look. I was so excited. Lindsay will figure it out. She's my math person. I used to in my head figure out how much I needed for a quilt. Like bing, bing, bing. Like Lindsay called and say, how much do I need for this backing for the quilt? I could do it like nothing. And then all of a sudden one day I said, nah. I found that Robert Kaufman quilting calculator thing. And it's like, all of a sudden you just want life to be simple, you know? This is an extra step, but it's so stinking cute. Then all you have to do is take this, right sides together. So the 1/4 inch. I can move this over here because I can just see me drop that on my lap. And I will have a burnt lap. sew this far. I can finish it later because I've got one cut. And then all you have to do is iron it. And I put it toward the dark side, of course. And then you just fold it in half. And voila. There you have your two-toned binding. Oh, I just think it's so flippin' cute. Okay. Then okay, I pulled on my dress because it's going up to the moon. Then instead of putting it on the, told you I put a whole bunch on the front, you put it on the back. Of course, leaving your tail, and then do your corners. And then I found a new way to do the corners that is much more efficient, because I never can figure out the 1/4 inch. I'll mark it, and I thought, nah, here's a better way. So I left the tail. I start in the middle. Got my 1/4 inch. So you keep sewing. And before I get to the end, I stop. You can tell I plan on making a whole bunch of these, so Lindsay, you're going to get a bunch of them. Her eyebrows went up, girls. So then all I did, instead of binding the 1/4 inch, I fold it like this, iron it, and then I know where to sew to. And then I don't have to mark the dang thing. It shows you automatically the perfect spot to mark to. I thought that was a good idea. Just thinking. Then, of course, you put it up like this. And then you don't want it any further than the corner. Then because you're going to do and then it's always perfect. Then, of course, if you want, you can sew it, stitch in the ditch. I didn't like the way it flattened it out. I just, if you want to do it, go for it. But I just didn't like the way it flattened it out. But because it's so thick, probably if I had thinner batting, it would be better. But my batting is, I think it's 6 ounce. Probably I should use not 6 ounce. But I have 6 ounce on hand, so I wasn't going to go buy any. So that's what it's going to look like. Is that just so cute? Yes, I'm weird, but I have fun. So today we're giving away a kit. You're going to get a kit of, I'm going to give this one away because I love houses. And you're going to get the green and then the binding. 2 things of it. So me see who wins. Just send your address to Lindsay at quickpoints@gmail. And the winner today is Pam Hart. Please send Lindsay your address and you won a kit. Thank you for watching. Please share. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and God bless all of you.